Alright, so I thought I would record a video after breaking my fast now to kind of highlight the differences in feeling after, 42 hours of fasting versus just after eating. Now, as soon as I finished eating and I went out, it's like I had a heavy heart. Every little detail just bothered me, right? Weather is not very good in Redmond, Washington now, but during the fast it was not only tolerable, but it was kind of enjoyable, right? Enjoy this unusual weather pattern while it's here, right? It was windy, rainy, and after I ate it, maybe it wasn't intolerable, but it became less enjoyable, right? Bad weather, how am I going to drive to work tomorrow? It became that, right? And I also had a lot less patience with people. Today, October 25th, it was supposed to be the first day we mandated this new mandate. It's technically been pushed back, but a lot of businesses want to start implementing it. I guess I didn't hear the news that it was pushed back. So I had to show, the results of having that sharp object put up my nose, which I have to do every 3 days now, right? So earlier today, I wasn't too bothered by it when I was fasting. I was thinking that, it's a good way to interact with people at the facilities that put the sharp object up your nose, right? But after I ate, I just got this tensed up feeling. Every time I had to pull out my phone to show that result, it just got this tensed up feeling. Oh, such an inconvenience, right? And then I had a little bit of a snafu with scheduling some work, I can kind of understand why there's this great resignation going on now. I work at a tutoring center, but more and more students want to come to the center, and a lot of students have gotten the idea that they can schedule tutoring whenever, right? And now that they have to go to the center, they don't seem to recognize that, I don't want to go 1 hour here and half an hour there and 2 hours there and have my schedule be chopped up into little blocks like that. When it was at home, it was more manageable, right? When I have to go to the center, I think everybody has lost their sense of. Everybody has kind of gotten used to the pandemic of scheduling that they haven't really given this much thought, right? But I do want to get a stronghold with what I'm doing before the mentality of the Great Resignation wears off, right? This is my chance to really put my foot in the door, but at the same time, it's not cheap to have to constantly run around, right? So I was thinking about it, and I got very heavy-hearted after I ate. This morning, it wasn't so bad. This is why I want to go on a fasting grand finale one day where I just fast until I completely fade away and go to heaven. I really do. It's not because I'm suicidal or anything. I just feel so good while I'm fasting, even though it's only a few hours. I can only imagine what it would be like if I had a month or two of fasting where I'm happy-go-lucky, dealing with everybody the right way. And I have high-functioning autism, but it feels like the autism completely goes into remission every time post 24 hours. It really does. Now that I've eaten again, it feels like I have autism all over again. It's hard for me to explain. If you want to know what it is, go on a fast yourself. I can't really explain it. But I can only imagine how far my career would go if I could go a month or two without eating and just be who I am when I'm fasting. Of course, that would be the end of it, right? I won't be able to use that beautiful career, though, but it would still be a worthwhile trade-off. And unfortunately, my family disagrees. Back in September, I went on a 61-hour fast for 9/11, and on the last day of that fast, I was telling my family where I wanted my ashes to go, just in case I really do a fasting grand finale. And my family was very upset that I would even think about that, but I felt so good. Had I just had another month of that kind of feeling, I could have really aced my career. And I'll have to think hard about that, whether I want a long life or a short, beautiful one, right?